Tesla's Fremont Factory reopening may be imminent. Tesla plans to resume normal operations at Fremont Factory on May 4. If some of you may remember, the news was shared with company's employees through an internet email sent on early April. Now, the Tesla Fremont reopening seems imminent as the Homeland Security sets new guidelines for essential auto workers. If only production would be allowed again, Tesla might jump right into it immediately. Happy Monday and welcome back, dear Torque News subscribers and viewers. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to our channel because later today I'm going to bring you interesting stories from Giga Berlin, Giga Shanghai, and also another interesting story showing how Tesla warms Model Y and Model S seats with an infrared pictures. And please like this video to show your appreciation of all the people who help me to chronicle these stories for you daily at Torque News channel. And also please enable the ring notification so you may be notified when I upload those videos later today in few hours. Tesla Fremont Factory's May 4 reopening could be imminent now that an agency from the US Department of Homeland Security has set new guidelines for essential workers. According to Homeland Security's Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, specific auto workers are now deemed essential. The new guidelines will affect the future operations of Tesla's Fremont factory during the second quarter, specifically the Model Y production, sales, and deliveries. I quote, "Workers critical to the manufacturing, distribution, sales, rental, leasing, repair, and maintenance of vehicles and other transportation equipment were listed as essential by the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency called CISA in the third version of its guidelines for pertinent employees released on April 14, 2020. Clarified language to include vehicle manufacturers, said a press release from CISA. According to Bloomberg, CISA also deemed charging stations and supply chains for battery electric vehicles as critical to essential workers traveling to work. CISA's new guidelines could help Tesla resume operations by May 4 as the electric vehicle automaker planned, or even earlier if things drastically improve. With CISA's new guidelines, Tesla workers could continue to manufacture, distribute, sell, and lease the company's vehicles like the Model Y. Deliveries for the Tesla's affordable SUV crossover started in March, if you remember, and may have significantly contributed to the company's impressive Q1 2020 numbers. In total, Tesla produced 102,672 vehicles in the first quarter and delivered 88,400, more than 80% of the cars it's made. Tesla reported that it delivered 72,200 Model 3 and Model Y vehicles in Q1 2020. Friends, you know, this global uncertainty caused by the current health risks has hampered and even halted operations in several industries, including the automotive industry. Tesla's Fremont factory shut down in March because of the virus. A few weeks ago, Tesla announced its hope to resume operations by May 4th. CISA's new guidelines could make that target possible or even earlier, because some media also already reporting that Tesla's reopening may be imminent, which suggests that Tesla may reopen earlier than May 4th. But later at the end of this report, I will tell you why it may not be possible earlier, because it may have to do something with the Gigafactory in Nevada. Tesla has continued working with the contactless Model Y deliveries, albeit at a slower pace for the safety of its employees and customers. However, once the Tesla Fremont factory reopens, Model Y production, sales, and deliveries can resume at full capacity. Once the California-based facility reopens operations, quarter two 2020 predictions will undoubtedly change. It was unclear how a prolonged quarantine would affect Tesla, especially after Fremont Factory was temporarily closed. However, CISA's new guidelines may be a ray of hope for Tesla's quarter two 2020 results. So according to the recent news from CISA, the automotive industry might soon at least partially try to restart manufacturing operations in the United States. But keep in mind, it's not a federal mandate, and the final decision depends on local jurisdictions who must determine how to balance public health and safety with the need to maintain critical infrastructure in their communities. But it might be the first step to see car manufacturing plants come back online. The Tesmanian blog reports that the reopening of Tesla factory in Fremont, California might be imminent. It means quicker than planned on May 4th. But here is an important question. Since the plant cannot produce any Model Y or Model 3 without batteries, the Tesla Gigafactory in Nevada would have to come back online as well earlier than May 4th. But as Torque News here reported last Saturday, we expect Tesla Gigafactory online, reported by local news, to come back online reopen on May 4th. So can Tesla Fremont open earlier than the Gigafactory? Here's the question. If you know the answer to this question, if the Fremont factory can reopen earlier than the Gigafactory that makes batteries, please let's discuss that in the comments section. We don't know whether that is the case, but at least in Europe, more and more manufacturers have outlined plans of restarting or even already restarted some operations. Other manufacturers like General Motors or Ford, as well as the entire economy, eagerly await some positive news. A green light to restart operation, obviously with all the measures required to keep it safe. Later today, in a few paragraphs, I'm going to tell you what those measures are. As a side note, regarding I talked about the chargers. EV charging networks that are also allowed are now also included in the essential category. But keep in mind that they were operational anyway because people could charge their car. Tesla officially shut down its main Fremont, California factory on March 23 after the day shift was completed. The company also closed its Giga New York facility on the same day. This factory is responsible for the production of Tesla's energy products like solar panels and the solar glass roof tiles. Resuming work on May 4th is a measure that will effectively end the halt in the company's vehicle production in the United States, which was implemented due to the health concerns over the current virus. After Tesla encouraged employees who were sick or uncomfortable coming to work to stay home, the company decided to stop the production of vehicles. An agreement with local authorities about the Fremont site operations was also reached. In that email, Tesla recognized that the situation involving the virus could worsen before its anticipated resume date on May 4. This date was tentative. Keep that in mind, tentative, and the Tesla's Fremont factory reopening could be pushed in any direction depending on the local situation and depending on the good news that we may receive that this virus is receding. Last Saturday, Torque News, I reported about the rules and measures that will apply to Nevada Gigafactory's reopening. I'm assuming that all of these or similar rules or measures will also apply to Tesla's Fremont factory reopening, as well as maybe New York factory reopening. Here are some of those rules that I talked about on Saturday. Masks will be required in some workstations to supplement social distancing protocols, and anyone may use face covering voluntarily. Employees will also have access to gloves in PPE vending machines for normal work needs, and disposable gloves will be available across production areas in the cafe. I'm talking about the Gigafactory in Nevada, which I'm hoping that will also be applied to, or assuming it will be applied to, Gigafactory in Fremont. Actually, the Tesla factory in Fremont. Employees will be instructed to work within social distancing protocols, and teams are encouraged to take additional breaks to stagger work in order to both comply with social distancing protocols and to complete frequent multi-day disinfecting of high-touch workstations. Tesla will use temperature screening on workers coming into the factory as a measure to prevent the spread of the virus. Gigafactory temperature takers will use an AOG-20F infrared thermometer, which is a medical non-contact thermometer, to accomplish this task. If an employee's temperature measures greater than 100.4, he or she will be asked to return home. If there is a confirmed virus case in the Tesla, COVID case in Tesla, the company's protocol is to intervene in the individual, investigate their whereabouts, and speak with their managers to determine the best of their ability who had contacted with the individual at work. Tesla representatives will speak with all the individuals who had direct and extended contact, and those individuals will be asked to self-quarantine to watch for symptoms. Tesla's janitorial team is disinfecting door handles and push bars before and after shift changes, as well as every hour at the main facility entrances. When employees enter the building, hand sanitizers and surface sanitizers wipes are provided for employees. There are also surface sanitizers wipes for additional elective use throughout the facility. Transportation shuttles are capped at 30% of maximum capacity, so employees are able to sit greater than 6 feet apart from one another. Now, well, friends, this is what I have today for the Tesla Fremont Factory reopening possibility. We assume that it will reopen either on May 4 or earlier if the situation improves. Please let us know what you think about this. Here are some questions to ponder, and let's discuss them in the comment section. Do you think Tesla will reopen the Fremont Factory earlier than May 4? Do you think the Nevada will reopen earlier than May 4 if a gradual green light is given? Thanks for watching, friends. Please subscribe to our channel. This is Armen Haryan from TorqueNews.com, and also please like this video to show your appreciation of all the people who helped me to compile these stories and chronicle them in our channel. And please enable the notification bell so you may receive our later stories later today about Giga Shanghai and Giga Berlin and some other interesting Tesla stories. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon.